Howdy, hey everybody, my name is Silver Knight. I am coming into the world of Guild Wars 2 from the perspective of a long-time World of Warcraft player. I initially played Guild Wars 2 on release for a short period of time, but picked it up again recently via my video game tourist series, in which I try out games I haven't tried before, or have played very outdated versions of, and give my first impressions of those experiences. Needless to say, my impression of Guild Wars 2 was so damn good that I simply couldn't put it down. This series chronicles my journey through the world of Tyria, which I did actually kind of have to look up because I kind of didn't know the name of the world, but you know, the more you know. And all of its bumbling, falling off cliffs, and getting killed in incredibly stupid ways glory. I hope you enjoy. I'm playing my girl. Apparently I have beta characters. I guess that's for the new expansion, what have you. So, we're back with my chick. I played a little bit off stream a couple of days ago, but I actually didn't do any of the story quests because I kind of actually wanted to do the story quest on stream a little bit. I didn't want to. I'm that kind of weirdo where I'm like, but I don't want to bypass story quests. She says as she skips like a major quest with Titan off stream because derp and reasons. So. I've forgotten how much I love the end. That's right. I wanted to implement Reshade on this. Shit. Actually, wait. Can I do that? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some Reshade in it. We're going to be doing ourselves a little bit of an impromptu. An ultra impromptu Reshade tutorial. Do I actually have... Where is it? Yeah. We're gonna be setting ourselves some Reshade. We gonna browse. No, we're not gonna do System 32. Game. GW264. DirectX 12. I think this uses DirectX 12. Don't mind me. You're just gonna hear the dulcet tones of my voice in the background. But I want to see how this game looks with Reshade. Because, I mean, again, this game came out in, what, 2011, 2012? I also recently played Blade and Soul. And I think these both roughly came out around the same time. And they have around the same visual quality. I think Blade and Soul in some respects may be better. This is definitely a little bit more low poly count. But also, the animations are way fucking better. And I don't say this to say that the Blade and Soul animations are necessarily bad. But they are... not exactly realistic at all. In the slightest. So where am I at? Oh, that's right. Help Tovar harass the Nightmare Court. So I need to kill couriers, courtiers, and their pets, free prisoners, destroy turrets. I see things. Fine, fine. I will. Dailies PvP. What the fuck is that? Gather raw materials by foraging plants in the following Aguma jungle maps. Heladon Forest, Metrica Province. Wait, these are dailies? Wait, what? Oh, so this is... so it's not just a log in and do things. You actually have to... this bitch is a quest. Oh. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. It's basically just like a global daily quest reward sort of thing. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neato. Reshade, you done yet? Okay, hold up. Exit the desktop.
A few moments later.
I'm going to have to fight with this off stream because it is just not fucking working and it's going to make me really mad. I'm going to get really fucking mad now. Okay, that's fine. I've heard of GShade. I have no idea what it does or what it's in reference to specifically. I just know that Reshade is basically what GShade is based off of and it's usable on everything. It's just, it can sometimes be a bitch to set up because you have to hook it into the executable and it doesn't always want to play nice in the sandbox. So whatever. That was basically 8 minutes of nothing. So, we gonna play. We're gonna play some games. It's a fork of Reshade. Huh, okay. So, I need to kill... What the fuck? I want to stymie the Nightmare Court, my dude. Where is the Nightmare Court to stymie? Kill courtiers and pets, free prisoners. Oh, is it right here? Am I dumb? I am dumb. Okay. Since I'm here, I may as well go ahead and kill all this stuff. Yoop. There you are. Okay. I understand how these things work now. Okie dokie. So, buddy. Yeah. That doesn't leap me forward quite as much as I was expecting it to. That's fair. I like the fact that I can move while casting, though. That's a nice little detail that I very much appreciate. I love everything about the hammer, though. I love it. Four! I love that. It's so stupid. I love that it exists. That's a lot of stuff, and I'm probably not reading it right now, I'm going to be real with you. Is that I managed to take a nap after I got home from work, but it was still only about 45 minutes worth, so brain is not totally functioning. It's going to have to be saved for when I can actually develop or devote a little bit more brain power than what I currently have available to me. I kill things, I make things go squish, basically. GShade is a highly modified Reshade fork and package with a selectively network unlocked depth buffer. Depth buffer? What is a depth buffer? Is that talking about like depth of field or something? So depth of field actually works now or something? Yay! I murder things and make things go boom. Where is... Be killing more stuff, right? Yeah. One. Is it alt one? Oh. Control one? There it is. That's the button. Excuse me, good sir? I will say the torch thing that I'm using is... Like, that's a really nice DPS pew-pew ability. You wouldn't think that a torch would have that level of, pew-pewify, but it totally does. That is a zone? What zone does that lead me to? Oh, that leads me to the, Nublet town for the, Cabbage Patch people. Yeah? Thank you, sir. Does killing the mortars do anything? Yes, yes it does. I'm actually kind of surprised with how good it feels to use, like, sword and board. I mean, you'd think that using, you know, massive Hammer Town would be the only way to travel. And I mean, it kind of is, but, you know, it's really impressive for a combat system that the one-handed abilities feel just as good as the two-handed. Because typically speaking, there's usually some kind of... There's something where it's either the one hand, like one or the other feels really, really bad. So I really am impressed by the fact that both one hand and two hand and also the different combinations feel... I'm sorry, game? Did you just speak with me? I feel like I'm somehow being rude by speaking over you, my good sir. I may have to look into it though, because I love me some Reshade. Like, I mean... It makes, I straight up, I couldn't play WoW without it. The handful of times, there was maybe one patch where it broke Reshade, or WoW's whatever the fuck, update broke Reshade, and I just didn't play the game. I mean, I'm not playing the game anyway, but I cannot play the game without those handful of post-processing effects, because WoW is pretty, but it also, it's, at this point, even though the art is very stylized, it is starting to look dated. So, the lack of post-processing makes it feel very, very dated. Sell junk. Yes, please and thank you. I want to use shinies? I want a box I want a bag of shinies. I'll A lion glyph and horn. Leather bag. Cannot use that. There we go. Bags of shinies. That... Is there a way you can see what gear you have? Oh, it's literally just called hover over the... Shut up. Okay. It's just called hover over the item. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. It adds a little bit of flair, which I like. Impact. Deposit all materials. Bye-bye chainmail footgear.
Until next time.
Indeed. Indeed, madam. Until next time.
Ourselves, mostly, I think.
Is that Elfinu's voice actor? I recognize that voice, and that sounded like Elfinu. This game, I mean, gonna be fair, even without Reshade, this game is actually pretty freaking gorgeous. It has some post-processing effects. I know, pretties. I know that you exist down here. I will have to clicky-clicky and all that good stuff. Can I repair? Okay. Quartermaster, what do you have for me? Uh-huh. There are indeed a lot of travelers. I see a vista point. I do love the animations in this, though. Like, the fact that there's this little bit of a startup running animation. It makes, even though it doesn't actively affect your speed or momentum in any way, shape, or form, it's just a little detail that gives it a lot more. That was it? That was the vista? I don't want to talk to you, bitch. Give me the vista. So I may have to look up GShade. Because one thing I like about Reshade is it can be used for pretty much anything. I don't know if GShade has the same effect to it, where you can use it for just literally, like, you can just plug it onto a program and be like, alright, bitch, go. I mean, Reshade is actually almost kind of overwhelming to set up. What's funny is that I end up just using, like, the same 3 or 4 things. I use, I think it's called curves, ambient lighting, I think they call it magic bloom, and then if it doesn't completely fuck the visuals, I will use their little MXAO to add a little bit of shadows and ambient occlusion. The problem is, for both World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV, it, like, fucks the system, because for World of Warcraft, like, you can straight up, if you're in Dalaran, you can just straight up see the trees, like, 1,000 feet beneath you, and it's janky. And for Final Fantasy, even though it doesn't necessarily do that, it's got this weird thing where it'll flicker, like, really badly. It'll flicker really badly, and it has something to do with the network protocols having to constantly refresh. So I have to have that one turned off. I'm assuming that's probably an offline-only thing. Oh, so it's basically sort of like, instead of having Reshade where it's, you know, it's very, maybe not necessarily plug and play, but you kind of have to come up with your own preset sort of thing. GShade actually just has, like, presets ready to go. Okay, so it's a little bit more user-friendly then. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neato. I would even go so far as to say neato petito. What are you? Can I murder you? I'm going to murder you. I'm sorry, Mr. Jungle Worm, but you need to die for science. I'm going to set myself on fire because that's apparently what I do as a guardian. You know, guardianship through self-immolation, you know. It's like a vengeance demon hunter. God, you know, there is still a part of me that loves the classes in WoW so much. I fucking loved being a demon hunter. Once I actually got a spec that wasn't actual garbage, it was so fucking fun to play. Just being able to jump around and set yourself on fire and just leap around and shit, and just, like, druids being able to shapeshift to whatever the hell you want, basically, you know. Mages just being, well, mages, you know, they are quintessential, just turrets and, you know, all that good stuff. Chamois, like, I loved the classes so much. I just wish the endgame wasn't actual kind of ass. You know, I don't enjoy Mythic Plus. I don't enjoy raiding. I don't enjoy PvP. I wish there was something similar to, like, Mage Tower, or even if there was just, like, what am I doing? What am I doing with the gourd? I got a gourd. What am I doing with it? Put out a fire. Okay. So shit is literally on fire. I should probably help put it out. Okay. I didn't start the fire, but I am going to try and put it out. But I wish that, you know, the endgame was a little bit more, just engaging. Like, at this point, it feels like busy work to the point where I'm like, like, it's hard to explain that it almost, like, I almost feel insulted with what, you know, the kind of busy work. I'm like, I don't care about these 18,000 different frickin', you burned up my gourd, you bitch! You know, I'm not interested in the 18,000 different currencies to get this thing or that thing.
What of the moss hearts?
All is not lost. The living forest will regrow once more.
Okay, well, I got something. Actually, I got a decent amount of that. All right. Well, shit. All right. I'm going to... I was about to say I'm going to pick a tree. I'm going to chop a tree. Fine. But man, God, I miss the classes in WoW. Legitimately, like, that's the big thing, is that the classes, the way that they feel, the guts, the way that the games play. Like, even if it was just dailies, that would be fine, but it's just this weird, like, you gotta collect currency to get this, to get that, to do, and I'm just like, no, this feels like busy work. This feels like a hamster wheel. Just let me do what I want to do.
Has always been dangerous.
Hello?
Even more so now. The nightmare court set up camp in the heart of the swamp, and unnatural creatures rise up around them.
Hello?
Also, jungle trolls up north threaten the only major route through the area. Tread carefully.
Okay. Carefully will be treaded. What? I don't know what that sentence was, but I felt like Yoda saying it. Not really sure what that means. Wait a minute. I think I took a picture here at one point. Because that's kind of like my ply and trade. You know what I mean? It's playing video games and MMOs and just taking very scenic screenshots. It's dumb, but I love doing that shit. I have so very many. I have so many screenshots from so many different MMOs of cool little, like, I'm pretty sure I lost them, unfortunately. They may be saved on a CD somewhere. But remember when you burned things onto CDs to save that information? You remember that shit? Dude, Pepperidge Farm remembers. That shit was amazing. But I'm pretty sure I have, on some CD somewhere, a file of all of my old Final Fantasy XI screenshots. And 95% of them were just scenic shots. You know what I mean? Of just, you know, taking cool background pictures. And I'm pretty sure, I don't think I've ever actually had a wallpaper that was not a screenshot I took in a video game. Like, every wallpaper I've ever had on one of my computers has been something that I have made. I don't know if that makes me, like, a narcissist or if it just makes me awesome, but I love taking screenshots in games that look cool and then using them as wallpapers. Maybe one day I'll do, like, a Just Chatting stream where I will actually go through all of my screenshots and talk about when I took these and where. Like, even WoW. When you put Reshade on WoW, I mean, like, WoW has such fucking amazing visuals, man. Like, that art team carries that game. And with Reshade on there, it's just like, you go back to Macquarie, you go to Nagrand, I mean, Nazjatar. You know, those zones are just absolutely gorgeous looking. They're so gorgeous looking. I'm gonna murder you. Oh, that's right. I had to aim. That's fine. Can I say I appreciate the sound design and the fact that everything is a lot quieter and more bubbly, I guess? If that makes sense. Pretzel Bay, huh? Hold on. I also love the fact that there's underwater combat and the fact that the underwater combat actually matters, basically. It's not just gimped land combat. It actually has its own thing. Help fisher loot up. Support fishers in the saga sort. Kill light fishing lanterns. Check quaggan traps. Yo, what? Yo, what? Yo, there is a freaking underwater town? Are you kidding me right now? Aw, dude, that is freaking cool. Yo, this is like everything I wanted And WoW, but also in Morrowind too. Like this is giving me serious Morrowind vibes though. Like it's very, very otherworldly, very alien, but in a cool kind of way. Not in like, you know, an alien kind of way, I guess. You know, not really face huggers so far as I know. I sincerely hope not anyway. The sounds are okay, right? Like my voice isn't super overpowering. And vice versa. I know it's probably on the quiet. Oof. Ow, who's shooting me? You dick, who's firing at me? Alright, urchin. Get wrecked, urchin. How dare you? So I need to check for traps. Great Blood Idol? Can I murder you? Can I murder you, Great Blood Idol? Because I'm going to. Alright. Screw you, Barracuda. The Clan of the Silver Monkey? What? What's the... Because I was not like the Barracudas. It was the Blue Barracudas. The Silver Snakes, I think? I can't remember the names from the Legends of the Hidden Temple. But whatever team I rooted for, it always lost. So I basically learned to just stop giving a shit, you know? Learn to stop caring and love the bomb, you know what I mean? You stop shooting me, urchin? I'm very displeased by your continued attempts to kill me. Okay, that is a freaking cool mob design. What? Stabbity stab stabs. Thank you. But I love how natural this is. Like the fact that it's literally just me running around, you know... WoW's sort of whole little, like, fill the bar quest. Oh god, I am about to die. Please stop killing me. Urchin, dick, quit it. Thank you. Thank you, Fisher. Thank you, Fisher, for allowing me to yet survive when I probably had no right to. But, you know, this is literally a fill the bar quest, right? This is what world quests in WoW are supposed to, or are. But you notice how much faster it is for me to do this? Like, it doesn't overstay its welcome. You run around, you do kind of some random stuff. Every interaction feels meaningful, and then you're done and you kind of move on. It's not the whole, you're going to spend 20 minutes killing mobs because all the little clickables, there's like one clickable every 1,000 feet or something like that, and it's just killing a wall of mobs between each of... Excuse me, bitch? Can you stop that? Thank you, Mr. Urchin. And I think that's the best way I can put it, is that these don't overstay their welcome. It feels, every interaction feels meaningful. It feels like you're working towards something, so, and when you're done, it feels impactful. You're not getting, like, fucking 3%. And then the whole Threads of Fate thing. Don't even get me started on Threads of Fate, which is basically just all the fill the bar quests, so it's the worst of both worlds. And I'm saying that as somebody who actually did it, because I was curious. And I did it on war mode, no less, because I was trying to get it done as fast as possible. And I think I got midway through 59 before I ended up getting ganked, and I was like, just go back to PvE. It's fine now. I know I sound like a jilted lover. I at this point, I've embraced it. I don't even care. But the idea of WoW being like, it's the best MMO. No, it's not. If you think it's the best MMO, you haven't tried other MMOs. Or probably other games for that matter. And it makes me sad, because WoW used to be the thing where it was like they would, you know, they would take... I mean, they would just straight up steal ideas from other people. But they would take them and they would kind of distill them down to their roots and try to make the cleanest presentation of... What the fuck is shooting me? What is shooting me? There's a turret hiding... And, oh, that entire thing is a turret. Oh... Okay. But they would take a concept and they would distill it down to its base parts and then make it better. And now they're... Well, they suck, is what it amounts to. At least then they actually made decent games, even if they were total shitlords. Now they don't even have the benefits of having good games to fall back on. Like, yeah, but look at all these... Excuse me? What do you mean I don't have any gathering tools equipped? Fuck you. I ran out of gathering tools. That's unfortunate. Okay. Stop trying to shoot me. Wah. Thank you. You stop. Stop it. Okay, bitch. What? Okay. Okay, come here. Come here, buddy. So there needs to be a slight bit of murder going on here. Thank you. So that's probably a downside of this particular system, where if you're stuck in what is essentially amounts to a dead zone, then you're kind of SOL. Oh, this music is kind of this music got very unsettling very quickly. I mean, it gets the point across. You know that you're in, you know, Bad Town, USA. But still. I fucking love Jeremy Soul's music, though. Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion existed, too. Freaking, I think he did Elder Scrolls Online Adventures. He did, obviously Elder Scrolls Online, has done Guild Wars 2. I'm pretty sure Jeremy Soul has interacted with pretty much, with the exception of Final Fantasy XIV, I think he's interacted with pretty much every major MMO at some point. He has something attached. Like, he's done some kind of music work for a lot of the major MMOs. Ain't nothing wrong with it either, because, like, his shit's amazing. I mean, it is admittedly very, very ambient, so it may not necessarily be everybody's cup of tea. It's more kind of like a, well, it's ambient. It's background music, so it's usually not something you can really just sit back and listen to. Excuse me? Why do you want me to click? Oh, because you have stuffs. Okay. But it definitely gets the point across for,
Speak quickly.
Okay, who the fuck is shooting me? Look. Hylek. Great, whatever the fuck your name is. You need to back up off me, yeah? And stab.
Thank you for helping.
Have fun dying in a hail of whatever the hell that is. How are you not... Come here, buddy. How are you out of range? I don't understand. Oh, I'm out of range of the quest. That sucks. Hold up a sec. Hang on, dude. Gotta murder you real quick. Gotta get back into range of the quest real quick so I can get my little bit of experience. Thank you. You are quite welcome. I also get karma out of it. I like karma. I can exchange it for goods and services. So, I have 4 parts left to go. Rigid looks... Oh, I'm missing that. There are hero points. I earned that one. So what hearts am I missing? I know there's like 1 and 2 up here. 3. I'm assuming the 4th one is 1, 2, 3. There's probably a 4th up here somewhere. Like in that little divot between here and here. There's probably a 4th one chilling up there. Okay, that's fair. I'm going to do my little completionist thing in just a moment, but I do want to go back. I gotta get that. What is the fastest way to achieve that? We're gonna go here. Yes. We're gonna teleport. Also known as teleport. I'm gonna grab Bridges Overlook and then we're gonna go continue on with the story quest. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to be doing with all of the stuff that I'm gathering right now, but I'm less concerned about the stuff that I'm gathering and more concerned about just the little hit of dopamine of actually just being able to, ooh, click the thingy. This is one of the reasons I could never beat Skyrim. Or Morrowind, or Oblivion for that matter, because I get too distracted by all of the side quest shit, and I'm like, ooh, but I can do the pretties. I can do cool things. And make cool things happen. I hope y'all don't... Hi, how's it going? Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna set everybody on fire. Blow everybody up, because it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel like a god. That should not have been that easy, but I still feel amazing for doing it. Dude, one-handed sword in the whatever the hell this is quite badass, dude. The torch is amazing for just, like, frontal DPS, dude. Yep. Was there another quest that I was supposed to be killing? Because this battle music is very intense for me just running away. Or did I actually just kill the little boss guy that quick? I'm on a rock. Game is super relaxing. Like, ultra relaxing, dude. Okay, got that. Now, actually, let me see if I can earn the hero point. Hero point's over that way. Let's see if I can get that real quick. Well, apparently it's way up here. Now, how does one go about that? Nope. Okay. That ain't gonna happen. But... well... we're gonna find a way around, come what may. I mean, it's like Newbie Town, USA, so... assuredly... they're probably not gonna make it ultra difficult. Maybe.
Hylic saliva can be used to transform the captives back to their true form.
Uh-huh. So I'm finding mystical spit, is that it? Oh, that poor little hobble, though. How? Stuff. Hey, Chickadee, what are you doing?
Fury rising.
I'm trying to follow this. I'm trying to follow this moron over here. I don't know what he's doing, but he needs to not be doing it. Alright, what are you doing? What are you stealing?
Protected.
I can also appreciate, I think I've mentioned this before, but I can also appreciate the fact that when you are in combat, you do run a little bit slower as to give people who aren't in combat, like, the ability to survive sort of thing. Like, there's a bit of strategic...
Come, we've got to find her.
What? Oh, I'm supposed to stop him. How do I stop him? Yo. Hey, how do I stop him? Yo, asshole, what are you doing? I didn't know I was supposed to stop him. Hey. Hey, buddy. Okay, that actually hit him, though. That's pretty cool. Stop hobbling. You... oh, you asshole.
Progress leads to perfection. Protected.
Aww. Okay, I didn't realize that's what was happening. I thought I was supposed to follow him, not kill him. Okay. Oh, well.